Alex. Hi, Chris.
Hi, Ben. After our incredibly dry summer, we need some rain. And last week, actually, we had some fairly heavy rain across the hills of the northwest of the UK, but there really wasn't very much rainfall at all across the southeast last week. Now, looking at the weather picture this week, rain initially will be falling mostly across the northwest of the UK until Thursday. That's when we're going to see some heavier rain working across southern parts of England and Wales, bringing some useful and welcome falls of rain. Mind you, we did have a bit of rain this morning. This is actually the weather front that brought it, just clearing out of the way. That dead straight line of cloud you can see working across East Anglia and southeast England as well. Sunshine follows, and so for most of you, it is an afternoon of increasingly bright weather, lots of sunshine around really, and just a few showers across the northwest.
Hello, good afternoon. Well, it was a rather cloudy and wet start to the day for many of us. A rather cloudy picture here captured by one of our weather watchers in Teddington earlier this morning.
Good evening. I hope you've had a lovely start to your week. Certainly the weather has been pretty promising. Once the earlier rain cleared, beautiful autumnal sunshine and more of the same expected over the next day or two. However, as the week wears on, signs of a change afoot, turning increasingly unsettled. Later on in the week, some spells of wet and windy weather, but something of a recovery in the temperatures with that as well.
Hi there, Hugh. Well, at this time of year, when you get those warm, sunny autumn days, you really feel as though you've got to cherish them, don't you? What a glorious day we have seen across much of England and Wales. Heavy early morning rain cleared away, not a cloud in the sky. But at this time of year, those clear skies overnight, well, they may well lead to a touch of frost tonight, as we're likely to see temperatures in one or two places close to freezing. So that could be a little bit of a shock to the system. Still relatively dry, though, across England and Wales for the next couple of days at least. This is the rainfall accumulation chart, but watch the darker blues starting to develop really from Thursday onwards, and that means that potentially across South Wales, southern England, we could see as much as 40-50 millimetres of rain through the latter stages of this week. The heaviest of the rain once again into western Scotland, but again still not that much rain in eastern Scotland and northeast England.
I don't know if I'm going to that. I've got work commitments, so I won't be doing that. But for now, I'm just happy with this, with the Golden Conquer.
Wendy Hurrell, BBC London.
Well, I tell you, that was not what playing conkers was like at school in my day. But it was a very autumny feel, isn't it? Conkers and those crisp mornings that we've had. Corsa, it's been a glorious sunny day, hasn't it?
Luxmy, it really has been very fresh autumnal feel today. Although the morning started off rather wet for some of us, but it quickly improved. Plenty in the way of that fresh autumnal sunshine today. Captured quite a beautiful picture here from one of our weather watchers on the golf course in Hornchurch earlier today. So yes, lots of sunshine today. And as we look ahead to this evening, lots of clear skies.
Now with the evenings drawing in, getting colder, that hottest ever day back in July feels like a lifetime ago, doesn't it? But England's apple growers are reaping the rewards of that long, hot summer, with it leading to what's being described as a particularly flavoursome harvest. And Alex is at an orchard for us in Worcestershire, where the picking is underway. So it's all beginning to start there, Alex. Busy times, eh?
Good evening, Mary. Yes, it is certainly been pretty busy here today. They have plenty of apples. In fact, they grow around 26 different varieties over 10 acres of orchard here. And it certainly was a beautiful day, as you'll see from our drone shots. Blue skies overhead, the photosynthesis probably helping the apple trees even further. But there certainly have been some winners and losers of the summer heat wave. It doesn't seem to have affected the apple season. A bit of a bumper crop here, certainly flavoursome is what I'm hearing. But that doesn't mean to say that there couldn't be some problems as we head into next year. Farmers are a little bit worried about how the drought may affect the apple trees going into next year, and certainly the way that they flower.
I think the heat wave probably has had a positive effect this year on the apple season, because we picked the most fantastic crop of apples this year. All the varieties have been really good. The sugars have been really good, and hopefully we'll have enough apples to go right the way through till April, May next year. Some people have got enough apples to go all the way through next summer. But my one worry is that the trees will have suffered during the heat wave, and they won't put as much fruit bud on for next year, or the fruit bud won't be quite as strong.
Well, we'll certainly be keeping a watchful eye on how the apple season goes as we head into next year. Today, things have been pretty calm, as you saw from those lovely drone shots earlier. Blue skies overhead, but there could be some changes in the forecast as we head through the course of this week. Certainly some wet and windy weather is not too far away. Well, the first half of this week is going to be relatively quiet, certainly more in the way of autumnal sunshine as we head into tomorrow. But the end of the week, we are expecting things to go downhill with more rain and wind in the forecast. Well, that's the way it's looking, Mary. Certainly chilly over the next couple of nights, hence the warmer weather gear.
OK, Alex, thank you for that.
For now, have a very good evening. Goodbye.